Most of the therapists I talk to say that they've experienced burnout, and it's not because we get exhausted from listening to our clients' stories. We love listening to our clients' stories. It's not about their big emotions. We care about our clients and we want to sit with their big emotions. We love the intimacy and depth of our clients' inner worlds. What burns therapists out is something different entirely. So today I want to talk about how you might be working harder than your clients are and how that can drain you and actually make your work with clients less effective. So this can show up as wanting to make sure you're giving your clients enough value, wanting your clients to be impressed by you, giving the clients everything you've got, and then you're looking at the clock and thinking, oh my gosh, there's 27 minutes left. What the heck else is there to even talk about today? Therapist, I see you. I know you have experienced this because I talk to therapists every single day who are going through this, who have those experiences. I have had those experiences sitting in this exact chair. I have been there too. If you haven't noticed, this is my office, by the way, and I have been here doing that exact same overfunctioning dance that you do, and I'm here to tell you it's exhausting and it does not need to be that way. I want to show you something. This book is called How and Why Some Therapists Are Better Than Others. These authors interviewed a mountain of therapists, and when I say mountain, I mean more than 1,000. And what they found, one of their key takeaways, was that the best therapists, the ones who got the best outcomes, whose clients completed a course of treatment that helped them see change, actually performed fewer interventions in therapy, not more. Fewer interventions in their therapy sessions. They move slowly, they're intentional, and they're present. And as a result, these therapists who use fewer interventions and move more slowly are the least likely to burn out. So today, I'm going to share with you 3 actionable things that you can introduce to your practice so that you can trust in your own process and chill out a little bit. Okay, so the first thing you need to know, and we've talked about this a bit, but I'm going to expand on it, is when you use fewer interventions, you're not in that emotional overfunctioning mode. When we're in that frantic state of fixing and responding and making sure we nail every single comment, we're not really able to be present. We're kind of thinking about our next step, which is super exhausting. It keeps us in this kind of heightened state of vigilance that, we can sustain that for shorter periods of time when we're really dealing with whether it's a crisis or something that needs all of our brain power, but we cannot sustain that hour after hour all day long. It's like we're carrying the pressure of the client's change on our own backs, and the clients have to share the heavy lifting with us. Let me tell you something interesting. This happens especially in the first few sessions with a client. So if you're not seeing clients beyond 4 or 5 sessions and you're constantly refreshing your caseload, you've got a lot of newish clients in your calendar, you're going to be more likely to be in this state throughout the day. So according to this book, high-performing therapists don't do that. They're not overworking. They're not assuming that they have to create the change. They're in a more grounded, regulated state that invites curiosity and doesn't ask them to bear the burden for everything the client does. So they're not working on the client, they're working with the client. This dramatically reduces that feeling of dragging somebody uphill. And clients actually respond better to this. They pick up on your more regulated state. They feel safer, less pressured, and more understood. So they actually stay longer. And guess what? Longer client engagement means less marketing, less hustling for more clients, less looking at empty spots on your calendar. So that is how doing less can quietly grow your practice. Are you still with me? Okay, we're gonna go to number 2. Stronger alliances lead to smoother sessions and better client retention. Here's a little business secret. The therapeutic alliance is the number 1 reason why clients come back for more again and again. Highly effective therapists are obsessed, in the best possible way, with attunement. A strong alliance reduces ruptures, frustration, resistance, emotional labor, the exhausting back and forth of misunderstandings. And when the alliance is solid, the sessions just feel lighter. They have a lightness to them, even sometimes a playfulness to them. And goodness knows we need that in therapy. You feel effective and connected rather than defeated and discouraged. And that is a huge buffer against burnout. So it's not your training. It's not your modality. It is not the worksheet. Clients stay because they feel understood. They refer their friends to you because they connect with you. Retention is really just the business side of relational depth. Okay, finally, and this one's big, responsiveness beats forcing a model. And clients, let me tell you, can feel the difference. So you've maybe done trainings, you've read books, and you want to do therapy in a certain way. But here's the thing, burnout grows really fast when we're trying to follow a roadmap, when we're trying to remember what goes first, this, or should I say this first and then this? And clients can tell when we enter our heads and try to read the map rather than staying with them, or force something that isn't really landing. Oh, that is exhausting. Responsive therapists, the one who feel grounded and alive in the room, allow for flexibility, creativity, curiosity, attuned pacing, and super important, give the client the opportunity to co-lead the session. They're not even really thinking about interventions and when to do them. The interventions just flow naturally from what the client needs. Okay, so let's put this all together. If you're feeling burnt out, I've got you. Here's the good news. You do not need to take another training. You don't need to cram more tools and more content into your sessions. You don't need to add value by working harder, and you do not need to push your clients up an emotional hill. Therapy doesn't have to drain you, because when it comes to therapy, less is more. And these people say so. If you have not met me yet, let me introduce myself. My name's Alana. I'm a therapist, I'm a clinic owner, and I help therapists improve their client retention. So if this is something that interests you, you know what to do. See you later.